Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to build a trading bot in Python that executes a transaction as soon as there is a sudden change in volume for a particular token. The idea behind the tutorial is that you execute a transaction, a trade, as soon as you detect a surge in volume for a particular token. So there are two major steps to be performed. First is we use Bitquery Dextrade API to get real-time trading information. Second, we perform a transaction using the Web3 library in Python. First, we'll fetch data using Bitquery API. So navigate to ide.bitquery.io. So Bitquery offers both real-time and historical information for 40 plus chains. So I have already logged in. So if you have not registered, you can sign up for a free developer account. Once you're there, you can use the inbuilt IDE builder that is available on the left side to select the fields that you want in the response. Now I have written a GraphQL query that will fetch me the trading information for the WETH token for a very short period of time. In the response, I'm fetching the buy amount and sell amount, which I will be using to calculate the trade amount. Now, if you run this query, you're getting the trading volume in USD. You can use the code generator to generate the code for the language in which you want to build your application. Now I will be using this code to build the trading bot. In the next step, we need to write three different functions. First, which will fetch the volume information from BitQuery API. Second, the function to compare volume to the previous minute and see if there is a surge. And three is to execute the transaction. Here we first initialize the variables that we need, including the private key of the wallet that you will be using and the testnet URL and your BitQuery token to execute the API call. Next, we write a fetch volume function that will send the query and the OAuth token and receive the response. Now here itself you can process the data, or you can write a separate function that will process the data and calculate the total volume. Next, we write a volume surge function. For this, you need a current volume and then the volume from the previous minute. Here we have set the time window as 60 seconds. You can increase or decrease the time window and calculate the time and date, calculate the time based on the window that you need. Next, we have the execute by order function that will use the Web3 library, convert all the values, and then write the transaction to the testnet. In the main function, what we will do is that first we will get the initial trade volume and then wait for 60 seconds since that is our window, and then again get the latest volume and check surge. If there is a surge, you then execute an order and then print the transaction hash. So this is the complete flow. Now let us execute the code. We see that it is getting the current time and fetching the volume and checking if there is a surge. If there is a surge, it tries executing a buy order. So in this case, we are getting insufficient funds because of the gas value being very high. So in this video, we have seen how to use BitQuery API to extract volume information and check for volume surge and execute a trade automatically.